The Jace,
It's a
he
sign.
is real good on these carries. It's going to be fight. Batron hanging in the wings just in case some kind of dive came on through. Wei is here as well. And FPX already feeling the pressure. Ming wants to go for this one. Jumps in, gets the stun onto Crisp. The junglers are here. But Ming is the target. And Beishwan enters the LPL in style. The double kill. He's bouncing along through the lane. And he keeps his move on the bottom side.
But this is the problem. They are playing. They're actually being
Flash comes through from LWX. Massively aggressive here because Wei is on this side of the map as well, and this could be a huge punish. Blade will stopping a bit of damage, but here we go. Gala grabbing himself a kill, and the rest of the team arrives for both sides. The TP from Nuguri is a little bit late. Gala could be in trouble if Nuguri goes a bit more aggressive. Shock Blast doesn't quite connect, and Nuguri's gone too deep, and he's pushed back into the fray by Crying. Beautiful Shurima shuffle, and RNG are coming out on top, and he's got a second smite available, so it shouldn't be the end of the world, and there's no contesting.
Yeah, FPX's focus right now is just completely shifted towards the top side. Get the Rift Herald. You probably see Beishwan go for this.
Down in this bottom side. Beishwan going to help shove this in. And they're looking for a first tower of the game if they can find it. But might be a bit of a challenge. No reinforcements coming for RNG though. So they might just have to back away and respect the 2 versus 3. Beitron's going to stick around, and LWX will be able to finish this tower off. What happens on the other side of the map, though, is Wei looks for an opportunity on the top side.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if Wei would get anything, though. You can see Nuguri is firmly under his
2v3. Wherever he goes, Crisp and Beishwan match him with a random laner as well. Wei now could be in a 1v1 with Nuguri. Does have a Kai'Sa nearby, knocked back. And in comes Gala, but the flash over the wall from Nuguri, and he gets the solo kill. 2v1. Unbelievable. Now Xiaohu will be slept underneath the tower. LWX pops that one maybe a little early as they go for this extended dive. 300 HP on Xiaohu. They're quite happy to just wait for another wave. Cryan has to use his ult defensively, flash over the wall. And every single time Wei tries to gank Nuguri, Nuguri just swaps to hammer form and just flies into the fray. Tries to 1v1 Wei before whoever's in lane against him can match. RNG, though, will find themselves a second Drake off the back of all of the shenanigans that have been going on so far this game. Nuguri just shoving out.
So expect with this mid lane tower bet to go down, that FPX can now split open and allow more time for Nuguri to play into this 1v1.
RNG do finally get their first tower of the game, though, but with the Herald charging in, this tier 1 not quite going down. It's on the map, though, all the way as far deep into that jungle as they could possibly go, getting some deep vision because Drake is up in 45.
Nuguri here. Otherwise, like, actually, it's gone. Like, they're not even going to get to go for the fight.
Well, they just want a 5v5 anyway. For the second time this game is just going to slide down that route. Chris comes in with a couple of magnets, but unfortunately, they've run out of stick. And he's just going to fall apart in front of everybody. Sion doesn't manage to find the knock-up. Here we go, triple sleep coming through. Beishwan wants to extend the fight, but FPX just can't find a way in right now.
And that's the problem. If Doomby isn't able to find that engage and you're starting to move in towards these jungle paths, it's so easy for Cryan and Gala to sit in the back line. Then the Emperor's the
We need Beishwan here for the smite. Spot onto Wei. They can put him to sleep if they need to, but they don't need to for now. They're going to use that to try and find a pick. Instead, Doing B moves in, knocks up, gets the combo flash from Wei, though. Keeps self alive. Doing B happy to be the front line, happy to be the target. Chris comes in with the Magnet Storm, and the rest of the team to follow. Stuns across the squad as Xiaohu falls to the shock blast of Nuguri. LWX just about surviving. There's a lot of damage, though. Gala comes in to try and make the play. The Blade will block so much damage. LWX life stealing on the red buff, and the re-engage comes through. Knocked in is Nuguri as he falls, but LWX with another kill. It's 2 for 2, and both teams walk away wounded.
Yeah, both teams stumble away.
Take me to the ballroom, Dagda. I'm ready for a dance. And FPX, they're like, all right, let's kick this one off. It's a bit of a salsa as the pace of the game is starting to speed up. 6,000 on this Baron. Ming is trying to get in, spots it out. There's Doing B trying to engage the fight, trying to buy time as the Baron is taken, flashes out for his own life, goes into zombie mode as the Cranberries sing. And
we don't care. You're only on one dragon right now. We're going to use it to get your mid lane towers instead.
Well, they'll be able to take one at very least. Doing B taking a bit of damage, but he's happy to be that front line and block it. Dragon taken now, and FPX, they're happy with a tier 1 for a Drake at this point in the game. That's 2 Infernals on the trot, and that damage, even without the soul, is going to start stack up. Infernal Drake is one of the best ones that you can stack a lot of. Now it's their turn to go for some pushes. They've got the Baron buff and an inside track in the mid lane. Cryan taking a bit of damage, but he walks away with his life. Mid lane tier 2 taken by FPX. And guess what? There's a wave already prepped on the bottom side. This is the macro that we always talk about with FPX as they start to clean up some standing gold and they extend their gold lead on the map now to about 4,000, 3,000.
Style where we're not getting the blood, we're not getting the very fast pace. They're looking to slow it down and play a different style.
They are getting a pick onto Crisp though, and it's going to be the ult committed by Xiaohu. 1 for nothing in favor of RNG, but unfortunately,
not what you want to do. So FPX kind of have to go with this push-pull style as Nuguri might have found Ming.
Well, Wei is there as well. Nuguri is going to be eradicated. Huge pick once again for RNG. That's 2 picks in a row. And now into the fight we go. Remember, Cryan accidentally used his stopwatch. If he goes down, he doesn't have that Zhonya's as he went for a needlessly large rod. So he is vulnerable. FPX, it feels like they've consistently been playing 4v5. They do not have any side lane threat. The Baron goes down. They're moving over towards this Drake, but they're going to be late on the play. Sleep could be used to try and buy time here, but looks like that's going to be held for now. As the team of FPX moves towards this Drake, they've got to burn this ASAP before RNG can arrive. Looks like they will get the Drake for themselves. That's 3 on the trot now. By the way, he's in the mid lane. Gets the demolish up onto the tower. Will quite finish that one off, assuming that these minions are taken down. But that will open an opportunity on the bottom side for the tier 2. RNG doing a really good job of playing multiple lanes with this Baron, and now they look towards inhibitor towers. Ming has to be careful, and DoinB forces the fight, goes in, has to flash straight back out. The Magnet Storm comes in across the team though, and this is the moment for FPX. LWX in like a Beyblade, turns golden and keeps himself alive. FPX, oh, beautiful snipe from Gala to turn it around, and another snipe comes back from FPX. It's sniper warfare here on the Rift, and suddenly Xiaohu's alone in the world.
For these big Gnar ultimates, this is the danger zone for FPX.
Nuguri has TP available. DoinB more than happy to be the one face checking. Crisp has been blown up before this game, and it might just happen again. Blade will keep him alive for now, but the Ignite is there. The collateral damage. In they go, and LWX is down. This is the moment for RNG to put their foot down in the LPL and try and finish this first game off. They win out the fight, and they do not move towards the Drake. They move towards the Nexus.
They know that the FPX are done for. We said you cannot walk through here as FPX, and Crisp is standing side by side with DoinB. He gets caught up in the ruckus, goes down, and RNG will take game 1.
Nuguri's in trouble, has a GA though. Xiaohu trying to make this dive happen. They're trying to end the game. It's 2v5 and make that 1v5. Nuguri's alone, and he's slammed into the floor. RNG say enough is enough. They take out FPX with a 5-0 ace.
Cryan on this mage that can try and hard force some pressure into this mid lane, and then they can look way to try and take over from this jungle role. Whereas on FPX's side, they've tried to get in towards
the RNG just grabbing the Drake. No contest from FPX.
LWX isn't there. They could take the fight after though, off the reset from LWX, but nice job from Ming, forcing Crisp Boone for FPX. But Ming shuts that all down, and now Crisp.
Oh, the 2v2 going in favor of Wei and Ming. It's not a 2v2 you often see. Warded Beitron wants to steal. He's in there with the smite, but Wei grabs it. The fear onto one man, but Crisp forced out of the fight, and Beitron will go down. 2 kills now for RNG. Nuguri jumps into the fray. Shockwave to peel him away from Wei, but that is a huge amount of damage. Renekton loves these fights. Will finally go down, but LWX spinning around like a Beyblade and takes one for himself. The answer can't quite come through. Gala trying to get it, but the double from LWX. He makes up for his blunder in the laning phase. And FPX... a little bit of cathartic play coming through. Ming is looking for a dive as Wei moves down as well. There's a TP. Oh, it's bad news bears for Crisp and LWX. They're just going to try and clear the wave, but everybody is here. The Goon Squad is in, but that's a Magnet Storm and a stun through everyone. Shockwave comes through. LWX dashes out the other side. No way did they get away with this one. What? How have they pulled it off? It's unbelievable.
They had every right to die in that play. RNG had set that up so well. They get the TP from Xiaohu from the top side, using the advantages that they had. They were trying to get the kills, get the turret into Dragon. And FPX, they somehow managed to worm their way out of that. That was amazing play from Crisp and LWX to get away.
I actually cannot believe my eyes. Crisp jumps in, the Magnet Storm, the stun as well coming through. LWX can then just slide away through the minions. And at RNG, they do get the first tower. They also grab themselves a Drake off that one, but Nuguri should be able to answer the tower at least in this top side. And you saw Doomby.
Does he get away?
He doesn't know the TP's happening. This will be stopped by Wei. Nuguri, we've seen him all in Wei a few times this series, and he's going to do it again, but the shockwave is there from Crying. Stride Breaker can't save you now. He wishes he had a Gore Drinker for their health, but a big play series this time around. Hecarim, a much slower jungler than what you expect out of a Lilia. And Beishran's starting to fall behind a bit comparatively to Wei, who's been so proactive in getting these kills early on the game. Every play that RNG have made this game has revolved around Wei.
I don't feel like RNG need to fight this Dragon, though. I mean, they're going to, but I don't think you want to.
Well, let's wait and see. Dragon down to 2k. Should just be smited out here. Drake goes down as Crisp is chased off. And Wei was looking for a 1v1 against the Pony instead of trying to connect onto the Drake here. Which Pony lane from RMG should secure themselves this tier 1 tower? We'll just be answering for the one that FPX took earlier on. So it's 2 for 2 in towers. 1 on a side lane and 1 mid. Re-enter the Dragon pit here. FPX going to start it off and pull it out of the pit. Beishwan over the backside of the pit. He's looking for a flank. Hex Flash, though, from Ming is beautiful. And they set off the fight just the way that they want. LWX surviving, but he's taken down by Wei. Shotgun blast to the face as the rest of RNG just group up and take down the members of FPX. 1 by 1 more notches on the butts of their guns. And it's going to be a 4-for-1 trade and a Drake for RNG.
Too many members of FPX tried to flank in that fight. Beishwan was at the back of Dragon Pit.
I'm not sure how many games of Scion he has played, but he ulted for a bit of movement speed to get past the crap. Maybe just try to race on this one. Either way, though, it's a Drake. Oh, Baron, sorry, taken by RNG. Okay, let RNG start the Drake and then force the fight. Oh, Crisp, you're in the wrong spot, buddy.
No.
Shahu's happy to just keep him there. And once again, Crisp is caught out, but this time his team tried to help, and they've caught themselves out as well. Doinb in a 1 versus 3 here because Beitron can't get into the fight. Another knock-up from Ming. Doinb still surviving, though. Not much damage there. Finally goes down as Gala finds the kill. Nuguri in 1 versus 3. They've got to get Gala. The fear is there, but they can't lock down the Kai, so they can't get the kill. Nuguri now stunned up as Gala looks for more. Nuguri cannot close the gap. The Renekton can't find the way in. And in the meantime, the rest of the team has died somewhere else, and RNG blow this map open.
And just like that, RNG are able to find their wins, playing out this map so incredibly well. Now, they're going to crack open this mid lane inhibitor. They can rotate over towards this bot side as well, and this is going to be a pretty old big Baron buff that they're going to make use of.
And it's been a really unfortunate game here for FPX. We asked if Beitron would be enough to fill the shoes of Bo the Void.
The shot calling has been a bit messy from FPX as Xiaohu.
Xiaohu's a tanky boy. He's okay to go for this one. LWX going to be stunned up. Dashes out, though. Has the style points to go into the fray. Gala knocked into his GA, and maybe this is the opportunity for FPX. Nuguri in onto the skirmish. Has a bit of sustain, but goes down eventually. Now the rest of the team is here, but they're too late. And Gala is popping off once again. This man in the bottom lane for RNG, consistently carrying and making things happen for the squad.
RNG are so good in these fights. You can see every time they enter, it is Xiaohu prime position to front line, making sure FPX can't just have LWX dash in with the Inferno trigger because there's too many things that he has to watch out for. Now, mid lane inhibitor down, top lane outer turret is down. Like the GA down is going to be big. Same with the flash and the heal, but unless Crisp can find this miracle play, you're not going to be able to fight as FPX.
All right, base run. Let's see it. The steal is not there. Soul goes the way of RNG, and with a pick onto base run, with Ming finding more on Crisp as well. RNG find yet another double for Gala, but he's shut down by Nuggery on the backside, and Doomb coming in as well. LWX has the style points, pops off with the Beyblade, but he gets taken down in the end. 2 versus 4. Nuggery goes in and finds yet another assassination. Doomb though knocked up, and Ming is there. Nuggery versus the world in this game, and it looks like the world is gonna win on this one. RNG get yet another. Again is looking amazing. Nuggery is trying his damnedest in these fights to shut them down, getting the kill on Cried and Gala in that last one, but it's still not enough. A Baron goes the way of RNG. They're 12,000 gold ahead, and now it's just a matter of walking at home. This is the victory lap for RNG on the back of what looks to be a 2-0.
And you got to question the shot calling from FPX here. Like, early game, not putting focus again on towards these dragons with a composition that just doesn't scale as well into the mid game means that RNG have no real reason to fight. And even when RNG do, they're just finding the better positioning, they're finding the better opportunities to play the map, and now they're looking to end this game. Xiaohu pushing in mid lane, collapsing on towards top.
Here we go, knockups across the board. Xiaohu, I take it back, he's a great Scion player. Gala with yet another double kill. LWX though answers with one, but the bouncy boys are here and they're bopping everyone around the fight. Nuggery desperately trying to get back onto his fountain, but Gala says no. More kills into his pocket as the base is in tatters. RNG cement themselves as the second team in the LPL. They are the second best. And in week 8, we get to see them go head to head against EDG to fight for the title.